Hello everybody, welcome to my smiley face, my smiley world. How do you have a smiley face all the time? Well, there are days when it doesn't seem like a smiley world at all, and everybody has up days and down days, and up moments and down moments, and your life goes through ups and downs. Even the most famous and important people in the world, the most successful people, have had down moments. You've only to pick up a copy of a biography or look in Wikipedia for life stories of the most famous people. And they've all got sad moments, and some of them very sad. So the question is, how do you get rid of sad thoughts? When do you have them? I would say, first of all, think about when you have the sad moments, observe them. Now, I find that often when I lie in bed at night, or even in the afternoon, if I'm trying to have a nap, I think about my beloved late parents. And they died a long time ago, but it's very easy, if I'm not careful, to keep going over and over and over the day that they died. Could I have done anything different? If only things had been different, what should I have done earlier, and so on and so forth. And many people have this experience after somebody has died, immediately afterwards or for years afterwards. The point about this is that you upset yourself if you think only about that moment. A friend of mine said to me, your relative had many, many, many days on earth. My parents lived my mother lived till 89 and my father lived till 94. So they had many, many happy days. And my father said when he was dying, I can't complain, I had a very nice life. I had lots of holidays. So he had a bright thought. He thought of holidays. And when I came to the funeral and I looked for pictures of my mother, I saw some glum pictures and some serious pictures, and naturally I tried to find a happy picture, and I found a happy picture of my parents on the day of their wedding. And I think that is something you could do. If you want to put up a picture of your family and to remember them, put up a happy picture and keep saying to yourself and to everybody else, oh, that was their happiest day, and they often talked about it. Now, what do you do when you have an unhappy thought? It's simple. You wipe it aside by putting in a happy thought. Now, you could put in one happy thought and concentrate on that. Or you might need to do a sandwich and put a happy thought, think the sad thought, and then do a happy thought. Or you might need to put in lots of happy thoughts. You could put in 3 happy thoughts, or 4 happy thoughts, or 4 happy memories. You can keep a notebook and keep writing down the happy memories. Or you could make a limit of, say, 10 and think of the 10 best memories. One thing I try to do is think of a story that my parents told me which they enjoyed repeating. And I have one story that I particularly like about my father, and another story I particularly like about my mother, and another story I particularly like about my late uncle. And if possible, I think of something that made them laugh. I remember my father sitting in the kitchen and looking out of the window and saying, there aren't many apples on your tree this year. And I said, no, it's been a very bad year for the apples. We had rains earlier on, and I think it spoilt the flowers, and the flowers developed into the fruit. And that's what was wrong with the apples this year. Are you looking at the nearest tree? Well, we weren't expecting any apples on that one. It's a pear tree. So that is what makes me laugh. And I'm sure you've got stories to make you laugh, and they probably don't make anybody else laugh. But the important thing is that they should make you laugh. And you should think that's absurd, or that's funny, I laughed, or the person I'm trying to remember laughed. Now, what about, I was talking about when you're lying down trying to sleep. One of the very old-fashioned ideas on how to make yourself fall asleep was to count sheep. Well, you can count up to 10 of anything. You could have your 10 happy thoughts, your 10 happy pictures, 10 happy weddings, 10 jokes, or just 10 of anything. 10 names starting with letter A: Angela, Anand, Amanda, and so on. Or you could think of something you like food. 10 cakes, 10 nice cakes: chocolate cake, poppy seed cake, carrot cake, lemon cake, orange cake. Just keep on thinking of things that make you happy, and the happy thoughts move in. And you can't have two thoughts going at the same time. You can't have the thought about something unpleasant and you've got this happy picture of the cakes going through your mind. It's very visual, isn't it? So go and think of visual things. You could do it with anything. You could do it with 10 trees, or 10 flowers, 10 jewels, 10 clothes, 10 happy children, 10 people I've taught,